Welcome back to this channel. Do not forget to click the like button and continue to subscribe and turn on your notification to get more updates from us. We have an update on the Yoruba Nation rally that took place last year as coroner to visit murder scene. Now the news in details. The coroner presiding over the inquest into the death of Jumoke Oyeleke on Monday fixed April 25th to visit the scene where the police allegedly murdered her. Mukeli Fadiyi, the coroner, said at the magistrate court in Ogba, Lagos, that they would visit the location and return to court for the hearing. It can be recalled that a bullet hit a certain Miss Oyeleke, a 25-year-old, after police fired shots to disperse the Yoruba Nation protesters during the rally last year, July 3rd, 2021. But the police denied responsibility for her death, saying its officers never fired a single live bullet. However, the postmortem report of the deceased revealed that she died of hypomethylating disruption to the heart and lungs and missile injury to the chest. Well, during the hearing, Sunday Shoyemi, a pathologist with the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital LASU, was absent for cross-examination on Monday. The deceased family lawyer, Taiwo Olawale, said that there may not be a need to cross-examine Mr. Shoyemi because he had in his testimony indicated the police. Mr. Olawale also suggested that the pathologist accompany the court on the visit. The lawyer told the court that a police officer, Oyeleke Nwala, attached to the State Criminal Investigative Department in Yaba, refused to appear in court for cross-examination despite 5 adjournments. The police officer, in his testimony deposed to the court on September 20, 2021, he said a yet-to-be-identified person fired the bullet that hit Ms. Oyeleke. The lawyer continued that some of the protesters were later arrested with arms and charged to court, and that arms recovered from the protesters have also been sent to the ballistic department for a thorough examination. Well, it can be recalled that a bullet hit Ms. Oyeleke after police fired shots to disperse the Yoruba Nation protester during the July 3, 2021 rally at the Gani Fáyẹ̀mí Park in Ojota. Well, that day was a really sad day for the Yoruba Nation because they went out to protest peacefully and one of their own didn't come back alive. She was shot. And now they're trying to carry out investigation because a lot of witnesses, a lot of onlookers said that she was shot by the police and that the bullet that hit her was the one shot by the police to disperse the audience, to disperse the protesters that were protesting during that July 3rd. So a lot of answers, a lot of things have been left unsaid. So now they are going to court. Now they are trying to find out what really happened. How did it happen? Was it from the police or was it from one of the protesters? What actually happened? How did the bullet hit her? Because the police are denying any involvement in this case. Most of them are saying that they never shot, that they only fired into the air to disperse the audience. But what onlookers and witnesses are saying is totally different, as most of them are saying that the bullet that was shot by the police was what actually hit the girl, that died. And it's so sad to see that a young girl with a promising future, someone that just went to protest just for a peaceful rally because they're demanding for their own nation, they're demanding to rule themselves. So it's very sad to hear what is happening and that the police people are not taking responsibility for what happened. And this all boils down to the government we have. This all boils down to the country where everything goes. They always say police is your friend, police is your friend, police is your friend. And I'm wondering, if they're actually our friend, why are they killing us? Because you could have easily chased the protesters away. You should have easily like disembark everything they were doing. There are other means to chase the protesters away. There are other means to calm the protesters away. Why would you use gun? Why would you use gun? Because a lot of times people have used gun and stray bullets have hit a lot of people. Like, why would you use gun to disperse an audience, to disperse human beings? There are other ways you could have taken to make sure that, oh, I need to calm these protesters down, or oh, I need to make sure that they don't protest. There are other ways you could have done it, not shooting. And now a life was lost during that valley last year. And now they're going through with the court processions. A lot of things are going on. They're trying to find out what really happened. They've taken the body for postmortem. They're going back to the scene where it happened, to the incident scene. People are trying to find out what really happened, because they want to charge the police to court. They want to charge the person that did this to court. So they are looking for ways to do it. They are going to court. Like the lawyer of the girl who died, he has been trying. He has been really trying, because he's looking for ways to make sure that the police are found guilty for their crimes. Because time after time, these police, they don't hear a word. Why would you be using gun to disperse an audience? There are various ways you could have used to disperse the audience if you felt that, oh, they might do something threatening, or you felt that they might cause an incident, or they might cause something life threatening to other people. Because this protester went out peacefully just to ask for their own nation. They are rallying. They are not doing anything wrong. We have the freedom of expression. We have the freedom of movement. We have the freedom to move however we want to move. And basically, we have the right to life. That is the basic right, the right to life. And once that is taken by another person, the person has to face the full wrath of the law. No matter who you are, you might be a person of the law, you might be a policeman, you might be the army, but you must still face the law, because what you did was very wrong. And we need to do better. We can see in other countries why they were protesting, even during the Black Lives Matter. We can see the way they were dispersing the audience. It might not be the best way, but they were using tear gas. They were using much more precautionary method. They were using much more safer method, not shooting in the air, not shooting people, or shooting guns, or and that's what actually makes everything so annoying, because this was the same thing that they pulled during the EndSARS protest. During the EndSARS protest, according to the people that were there, they said that the military just came and started shooting sporadically. They weren't looking at what they were doing. They were just shooting. Anybody that the bullet hit, they do not really care. So I feel that instead of using guns to chase protesters, instead of using guns to disperse protesters, there are much more ways. You can use water, you can use, even though those ways are not right, because we have the freedom to protest. We are not violent. They did not use any violent means, and a girl lost her life in that protest. It is very, very, very sad to see someone that has a promising future. She's just 25. She had a life ahead of her. And I'm grateful that it is being taken to court, and I'm grateful that the lawyer is actually trying, because they are doing a lot of things. They are going back to the where the crime happened. They are doing things to make sure that they get to the bottom of it. They are going for postmortem to check what actually happened. They're checking her body. They're doing a lot of things to find out how it happened, and they've found that they've given them the autopsy. They found out why she died, and I'm very happy that they've actually given them an autopsy to see that, oh, this is the so thing that happened, so they won't look like a joke, or they won't look like, oh, they were lying about what is happening. So I feel the government needs to do better. The police people need to do better. It's high time we know that people have a right to protest. People went out peacefully to protest at the Gani Fire-Me in Ojota. So why then did you stop them? If they were doing anything violent, of course you would take measures, but not also violent measures. If they're doing violent things, you would look for a way to stop them. not shoot in the air, because this bullet can meet anybody at any time. It might not even be the people that are protesting. It might be people that are in their shops, people that are doing things, people that are even far away from that protest site, from that protest place. So I feel like there are a lot of things that we can do apart from shooting to disperse this audience. And I think everybody has a right to protest. They are only protesting for a better nation. They want their own Yoruba nation. Yes, and that is what the Yoruba people have been calling for. They want a separate nation for themselves. And that's why Sunday Igboho has been pushing this movement. Even the petition that was put out, people are signing the petition because they are tired of this country. Just imagine how you cannot protest, how you cannot even have a say in the governance of your own country. It is very bad. And the Yoruba people want their own nation. They want their own independent nations. They want their own states to be independent. They want to remove their own states from Nigeria. They want a Yoruba nation. So why then would you take such violent act to stop them? This is not even only about the Yoruba nation. This is about the various protests that have been going on and how the police have been handling it and how the government have been handling it. It is not right at all, because the police move on the orders of the government. So I think we should do better. They should do better. They should do better to make sure that people don't lose their life all in the name of a protest. It is a protest, not a death sentence. Do not forget to click the like button and subscribe, and turn on your notification button to receive more updates from us.